Hello everyone, welcome to the special program of NCERT that you are watching on Kishore Manch channel of SWAYAM Prabha. Some of you are also watching us live on our YouTube channel. The best way to interact with us through the live chat. Some of you have already said that. And the channel name is NCERT Official. If you are looking for us on YouTube, if you want to see our videos after we have gone offline, we are not live interacting. So you can find these videos offline as well after they are uploaded after a while. Now, apart from the live chat, you can also send us your queries regarding today's session on our mail ID ciet.kishoremanch@gmail.com. And we will be also addressing the queries that you send us in the live chat in our session today after our expert has been done with the topic. And the topic at hand is creating quiz using Quizizz. And this is another platform, I guess, which is very essential in these times, especially when we are studying everything online and teachers and parents and everybody's invested in providing education to us. And yet we have no idea how to assess ourselves, how to assess children, apart from tests that we don't find very easy and interactive and fun and interesting. So we are going to make them interesting. We are going to make assessing the knowledge that we access online through quizzes, and those quizzes will be made using Quizizz, which is a platform that we'll be talking about today. And now I will invite Mr. Mohan Kumar, ICT awardee. Sir, please tell us about this platform. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Rakshit, and thank you, NCERT and CIT, for providing me this opportunity. Thank you for Bara sir and Angel ma'am. Welcome to all to this platform. This is to be the session. I will welcome all. The session is to be the creating quiz in the using Quizizz. So just we will start with how the Quizizz is there and how it will be works. Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the session creating quiz using Quizizz. Myself is Mohan, working as a block resource person, Kyarpete, Mandya, Karnataka. Today we will go over the quiz and what the quiz is. So we all know that the quiz itself is a fun and interesting way of learning technique. Along with this, it helps to test the content depth in the students. So when we see the quizzes will contain, most of the quiz will contain the MCQ questions, hence the most in the competitive exams we will see the MCQ questions. And to conduct this quiz in online, a good platform will become is the Quizizz. So this Quizizz is an online assessment free tool, and it also allows you to conduct a quiz with fun and engaging students of all ages and classes. It works on any devices, as in the web browser, in iOS, Androids, and in the Chrome apps, etc. And the teacher itself can create his own quiz to test the students. After providing a students with a unique assessive code, a quiz can be recorded live as a timed competition, or it can be used as a homework with specific deadlines. After the quizzes has been completed, students can review their answers also. And furthermore, the resulting data is compiled with the spreadsheet to give the instructor a clear visual of students' performance. So hence, in these days, the Quizizz will help the teachers to conduct a quiz. So how to use this Quizizz? So that is to be one, and we will learn by hands-on session with step by step. Just I will share the screen. Thank you. Okay.
So we are actually going to look at the website and the platform itself.
Yeah, the platform itself, the Quizizz. So to enter into the Quizizz, just go to the browser, Google, and in the Google search engine, you will type as an Quizizz and enter. So when we see So here we will see the first one is to be the Quizizz.com, a join, that is to be the join a Quizizz game. So we would not enter into the first one, and we will take the second one, quiz, free Quizizz for every students. So we'll go to this website. Once you enter into this, defaultly it will say that for which you are using Quizizz. Is it for schools or for work? So as a teacher, we will work for schools. So just click on Get Started. As it starts, it has to log in into the Quizizz. So to log in, so directly you can log with your Google account. So everyone has their own Google account. Just click on that one and you will able to join with the Google account. So I will log in with my Google account, mohanboyo18@gmail.com. Click on that one. And the window of the Quizizz has opened. So when we see, so here two options will be seen in the upper side. One is to be the find a quiz. As millions of teachers or creators are already created lots of quizzes in the Quizizz, and all are to be saved there. If you want to see the quizzes, the type of questions or way of questions they asked, so you can find a quiz of your own interest, subject and concepts. Otherwise, if you want to create your own, so you can take the another option, that is create a new Quizizz. So here in the left side, we will see our account, that is to be with which Google account we have to be logged in. And below that, we will see create a new quiz. So click on that one, create a new quiz. The window will opens to create a new quiz. So in that, we have to give a title for the quiz. That is the name of this quiz. As a biology teacher, I will want to create a quiz on an evolution topic. So just I will type as an evolution. And this concept which I am creating the quiz will comes under which topic, that is to be a mathematics or an English or an physics or chemistry or biology. So it is to be under biology. I will click that one, selected that one. And also it is the science one. So why should we give this one? If anybody wants to find the quiz of the evolution, so they can search by this science in the biological section. So for that, we will give the biology and science, and we will click next. Now the window has to be open to create your own quiz. So in the right side, we are seeing that the evolution, I have given the title for the quiz as an evolution. So above that, an option is there to add an image. So for the appropriate image to attract the people or the students, so we will give the image. Just click on that one and another window opens as drag and drop the image, or you can use the image link. Now just I will click on the drag and drop, and that is to be appropriate one. So I saved the images, the evolution, selected, open. So the evolution image is to be appropriate for my quiz, I think of. So I inserted this image. After that, the second is there, select a language. So if you are conducting in the English or in any regional language, so you can select your language. If I am conducting in English, the defaultly English is there. Otherwise, if you want to create in Kannada or in Malayalam or in Tamil, Marathi, and anyone, so you can use the Unicodes. And next is there the class. to which class you are conducting or which group of students you are conducting, is for primary level or higher primary level or secondary level. So just I will take as an 10th. So this to be for 10th to 10th. Then next option is there. Who can see this quiz? So it is to be an public view or an private one. So if you put in the public, anyone can find your quiz questions by searching. So our students are very smart nowadays, and before conducting the quiz, they can search our quiz questions. So we will put this one in the private option.
Okay, sir.
So private, visible to you, that means visible to me only. And I will save this one. So the main platform to create my quiz is to be ready. And what type of questions you want to create? So it is to be a multiple choice questions. You can create a multiple choice questions or a checkbox type questions. That means if the question will contain more than one answer, you can use this type of questions. And there is another option, fill in the blank question. In this, just you have to give a question and students should write or type the answers. And the poll type questions are there, in which the students would poll, that means voting type of questions will be there. And open-ended questions. Just one by one, we will start to do. So first I will choose a multiple choice question. So we are seeing the two boxes. One is to be the questions. We can change our questions into a checkbox or a poll type or a fill in the blanks here also. Or if you want, we'll continue that one. And how this will be appears in the mobile will be seen in the right side. So whatever we type here, that will be comes in the right side screen. So that will be appears actually when the players will play in the mobile. So first question I will type as the process in which organisms gradually change over a time. So I typed the question. So that will be appears in the right side. So that will be what will seen in the mobile when the player will play. And the four options are there. Number one, I will give as an ecosystem. And number two, I will give as an competition. And for three, I will give as an evolution. And number four, I will give as an fossil. As I given the four options for this one, I have to click on the correct one. So the correct answer is to be the evolution. And if you want to make or if you want to give one more option, you can add an answer options here. And in the below, this is to be the defaultly 30 seconds will be provided for the students to attend this question. And if you want to reduce or to increase, you can increase the time being. So that is to be for 60 minutes, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, etc. So just give for 20 seconds and I will save. So the first question is to be ready for the students in the quiz. And second, if I want a new question, another question I have to add. So just I will click on this one. And again, I want to add a multiple choice question. So here the question I will type as the father of evolution. So generally in the options, we will type the name of the father of the evolution. But here, and another option is there, we can give the images. So here at the options level, we have the image, add image link is there. So just I will click on that one. I will drag and drop the images. So in the first option, I am giving the Einstein image that is to be uploading. And in the second, I will give Darwin's image. In the third, I will give Mendel image. And in the fourth option, I will give Mendeleev image. In the mobile, they will see like this, the father of evolution. The 4 images will come, the Einsteins, Darwins, Mendels, and Mendeleevs. So the correct answer is to be the Darwin. So I will choose that one and I will save. So this is to be the another option is to be there. The students has read it, have seen the photos that of the scientists or not, we can be assessed. And one more new question I will add. I will take again the multiple choice question. In the question itself, we can take the image. Just I will upload one image that will be in the textbook. Yes, the image has to be uploaded. So that in the textbook, the image has to be given. And for what situation this image is, that means is the example for. So I typed as the is the example for. The question will be appears as the image with the questions is the example for. So I will give the options natural selection, and for the 2 I will give natural disaster, and for an option 3 I will give genetic drift, and number 4 I will give no genetic variation. So the perfect answer is to be for natural selection. So I will save this question also. So I created 3 questions, and the next question I want to give a fill in the blank. So in the same quiz, you can add a multiple choice question or the fill in the blanks or poll type. So now I will give write your questions. Here I will type a mistake or change in DNA is called. For that, add the answer and any accepted alternatives of the answers. We have to add an answer. I will add an answer as mutation. So the student should type as the mutation, he will get the graded. The answer will be perfect. If any alternative answer is there, we can add that one also, and I will save. So in the single quiz, we added 2 types of questions. One is to be the multiple choice and another is to be the fill in the blanks type questions. And next, once again, I will add a new question. So that is to be the checkbox type question. So here I will give the question as evolution occurs by. So 2 or more options are there, the right answers are there. For that, number 1 I will give as the natural selection. And for second one, I will give as a mutation. And number third, I will give as an fossil. And number 4, I will give as an ecosystem. So here the two answers are to be appropriate. One is to be the natural selection and mutation. From fossils and ecosystem, no evolution will occur. So I will choose 2 answers. Only when the students will click on 2 answers, he will be graded for this question.
Right.
And I will save.
So the answer is incomplete if only one answer has been ticked.
No. Both 2 answers has to be clicked.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then I will take as a poll type. So here the polls are ungraded. So that means the grading would not be occurs. They are marked as the correct in game reports. So in the game reports, that will becomes as a right answer, whatever is to be taken. So just I will give the question as, do you agree evolution occurred? So I will give the option as one is yes, another is no. Only 2 answers are there. The options, we can delete the options. Delete. And the third option, I would also delete third option. So I have given only 2 options. One is to be the yes or one is to be the no. So just we came to know that is the students has to be agree, is the evolution has occurred after reading the topic or not. And here you can add an image, or for the mathematics teacher, they can add the mathematical equation also. The option is there for them. And I will save. So totally the 6 questions I created. After completing this one, just click on done. So your quiz is to be saved.
Okay.
So here in the options, in the left side, we'll see the create quiz, after that find quiz, and below that my quizzes. So when you click the my quizzes, whatever the quiz you created will be appears, and that ought to be saved. So I created lots of quizzes and conducted in online, so all are to be saved here. And just I will take what I created now. This is to be the quiz I created, and you can save this one into your folder, or you can edit this one. Once you want to add more questions, you can edit, or if you want to duplicate the same, you can duplicate, because at a time the 500 students can join, more than 500 cannot be joined in a one link or in a one game. So if you want to make a quiz for more than 500 people, you have to duplicate this one and have to share the 2 links. And you can share, you can print, and finally, if you don't want this quiz, you can delete that one. And here, the start a multiplayer games. So we have the 2 options. One is to be play live. So this will give the online quizzing. So if you click on the play live, so it will be played online, and the dashboard will become which are the students has to be enter the game and how they are to be scoring. And another one is there, assign as an homework. So you can assign this quiz as an homework for the students, and you have to give a deadline. And for assigning, you have to create a class, to which class you have to give the quiz. And for a practice, after quiz is to be conducted and this quiz is to be there in your portal, so you can click on the practice. So you can play, or you can allow student, you share the practice link, the students will practice the quizzes. So these are the 3 options is there. So what I will do is, I will click on play quiz. So here it will show that the evolution is the concept. In that I created the 6 questions. Before continuing, So we have the three options. Pick your game mode. So what type of game you want to conduct. So one is to be in the team level, if the availability of mobiles or laptops are not there. So just you make the team of the students of 3 to 4 members, and you should give the one mobile of your teachers or colleagues, and you can conduct. Or individually, that is to be the classic level, or you can test. So just I will take a classic. So below that, not assigned to any classes. If you have created a group of classes, I will show how the classes to be created. In that, you can give the test. And in advanced settings, we have students' attempts. So how many times students can take this quiz? So it's to be only one time or a many times. So that means once he played the game, if he knows that some questions are to be wrong and he came to know what are the answers for that, again, he can play that one if you give a multiple time, or if you give a single time or 2 times. So in that, the student should log in into the Quizizz to play the game. So that will says that students will be required to log into limited attempts for this game. And game factory is not necessary. And show answers in the game. So whenever he answered his answer, if it is to be correct, it will be says as a correct. If it's to be wrong, the answer will be shown. So you can operate that one if you want to show or not. So on means it will show, otherwise you can off. And show answer in the post game. After he complete the whole game, whole quiz, once again, all the questions and answers will become. This allows the students to review questions and answers at the end. And we have the power pops. So that means 50-50 options is there. The boosting of our increasing number scoring options is there. So lots of pop-ups will come that will make the students funny, just like Kaun Banega Crorepati, that will be takes place like
lifelines and all.
Lifelines all will comes. And then there is a timer. The students see a countdown timer for the each question. So what I have time given is a 20-second or 30-second. The timer will becomes there. And show the leaderboard. This leaderboard means how many students are to be joined and how they are scoring, in what level if the player is there, that will be shows in this one. And this is to be very important. Shuffle questions. So once you give shuffle questions, in the quiz, we have the 6 questions means the 6 players are to be playing. Each questions will be shuffles. The first question, what the appears will not be for the second one, second player. So like that, the questions will be shuffles. And the shuffle, the answer options, the 4 options we have given, that would also shuffles for every time when the player will be playing.
Okay.
And redemption question, allow students to reattempt. So few is the students has to be done their wrong. The quiz will allows 1 or 2 questions to reattempt. So these are to be the options are there. After that, we have to click on the continue. So once we click on the continue to play this game, so what we have to do? Use any device to open this one, that is to be the quizizz.com, and we can enter the game code. The game code will becomes, or we can share via. So we will click on the share via. So the link copy will becomes here. So we can copy this link and you can share with your WhatsApp group or with your blog. Or you can share in the Google Classmates or Twitter or Canvas. So what are the options are there? Schoolgi. So like that, you can also share. Just copy this one and share. And you close this one. And here, the number of players they joined the quiz will be shows here. We can start the quiz only when the player will be joined. Otherwise, we cannot start the quiz. So at least 1 or 2 students should be entered into the start to game. So this to be the final stage what we come to start the game. And at the finally, what we'll do, we can end the game at what time we have given. So in that time, we will end the game. So I will end now.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, we have a lot of questions for you, and a lot of our viewers were practicing parallelly while watching this webinar with you, while
Okay,
hearing you.
sure.
Mallikarjun ji and Amarnath Venkatagiri ji have been practicing, and they have experienced that this is a very nice way of asking questions and creating tests and quizzes for kids. While there is a question we have from Abha Call, and she says, how do we assign points or marks to each question? Like if you want to assign 2 marks to one question and like 1 mark to another question, how do you decide that?
No. Actually, the quiz itself is to be as gives the grades. So minimum grade will, maximum grade will be starts as an 200 marks for each questions. So at accuracy and time he has taken, on the basis of that, the result will become. So just I will show in the second reports is there. So I will click on this report. After completing the quiz, so here I completed lots of quizzes online in to my students. So here one I will take, heredity and evolution is there. How do organisms? So here, if I click on this one, the report will becomes like this. So each students, their accuracy in their attempting the quizzes and how much marks they scored will be appears here. If you click on the student's name, so this to be the Ashwath A. If I click, so it shows 100% correct, 0% incorrect, so 0% unattempted questions, and each questions and what's the correct answer he has clicked and what time he has taken. He has taken only 3 seconds to attempt this question. So on the basis of that, he will get the scoring. Okay. So this is to be the scoreboard.
And sir, we cannot do it like this, like Abha ma'am has asked us. We cannot assign marks to a question. Like if we want the first question to be of 200 marks, another one to 300, we cannot do that.
No. We cannot do that. Automatically that will take the marks. And also we can download this one. So if we want to download, click on the download. It downloads as in the Excel sheet. Is it my Excel sheet is appearing?
No, sir, we cannot see the Excel sheet right now. You can share it again once you stop sharing this screen. Okay. But we can see it later on. While we have other questions, we can address it right now from the screen you have shared. There's a question regarding this again, sir. Rishi Gujral ji has asked this question. What kind of spreadsheet will be generated after the quiz for you and for the test taker?
Yeah, that is to be, I'm showing the Excel sheet, what I have to be downloading the scores. Okay. Yeah, just I will show that one. Okay. Na?
Will it appear differently for the students? Definitely, right?
Yeah, it is to be for students and also for teachers how to see the performance of the students.
There's also one question, what will appear to the students after the test?
After the test, they will get what the marks he has to be scored and to what level he has to be there in that competition.
Okay.
He will get. Just I will share the screen. Yes, this is to be the screen where we have to be downloaded. So the questions and each student's performance will be shown here.
Wow, very detailed.
Very detailed. And also the player level. So how much they scored, how much the performance, accuracy, 80% or 90%, and at what time they joined, and from which they have to be played, or Chrome mobile, web viewer or Vivo. So like that, it will be shows each and every details of the students. And those who have not attempted, how many questions the students would not attempted, all will be reports will becomes here. This is to be the way what we can assess the students.
Sir, Mallikarjun Sudhi ji has asked this question that can we take printouts of these result sheets?
Yeah, sure, we can. We can take the sheets, and also the one more option is there here. Just I will show. See here, the student name is Hitisha. So how much he scored, and I can mail to their parents. If I created a class, their email number, their parents' email number, and we can send the performance of that single student to their parents.
Okay.
And there is one more is there, email to all parents. So whatever the students are attempted, we can mail the results to their parents also.
Okay, just like it used to happen in school, everything will be
sure.
processed
Sure,
just like that.
Sure.
Okay. So now there's also one more question, that if we have to access some other quizzes, some of like other people who have created the resources on this platform, how can we access them, just to like look into it and see that what we can make ourselves to get inspired?
Yeah, sure. So here the option is there, find a quiz. Okay. So my quiz is above that. We have the find a quiz. So click on that one. What will you teach today? So there are recommended quizzes are there in the mathematics or in the English language arts or in the social studies. So lots of quizzes created by the millions of people will be seen. So just I want search a quiz. I will type as a quiz on evolution only, or cell biology I will take. Okay, another topic.
Okay.
So these are the quizzes already created by few peoples. So, and we can sort by a most relevant one or and most played one or most recent one. And also we can filter by grades. So for what grade? For an elementary, for a middle school or high school or university level. So we can, and we click on that one, the quiz will be open as in cell biology. So 15 questions is to be created. The way of questions, if you had liked, what you have to do, just click on edit. So that quiz will be duplicates and will comes into your portal. So you can delete the questions you don't need, and if you want to add the question, you can add, you can edit, and it will becomes your own quiz platform. So like that, we can use others also.
Okay, so we have used others resources as our own.
Yeah, sure, we can.
And we have adjusted it to our requirement.
Yeah, sure.
So now we have a question that can we use any number of questions or any number of students can take test? Is there a limitation regarding questions or number of students?
For a number of questions, there is no limitations, but for students, the 500 students can join in a single link.
Wow. 500 is still an
500
number.
is to be, 500 is to be the maximum.
Okay. And there is also one question, sir, regarding the fill in the blanks one, that if you make a fill in the blanks kind of a question, and like you are saying dash is a mammal, there is a lot of values that fit the bill.
We should not give such type of questions. The question should be very specific for a specific answer, or it has contains only one alternative answer. So like that only we should give. Yeah.
Okay. So only two answers can fill the.
Yeah, sure. Only two answers. One is to be the specific answer. One is to be the alternative one. If the spell mistake will be done, if I have given the mutation for the answer, if the student has made the spelling mistake, that also takes as a wrong answer.
Okay. So, sir, what do we do in case there are multiple answers for a thing and we need to choose a certain type of quiz? What kind of quiz would you recommend for it?
For that one, for checkbox questions are there.
Okay. And we can put any number of checkbox values, like if we want to say these are mammals. And
actually, five. The options will be given. 5 options as provided there.
Okay, so I guess the multiple values, more than 5 values of answers is yet to be worked upon in quizzes, I think.
Yeah. And one more option is there here. I will show. So here we have an option that import from spreadsheet. If we have a set of questions already typed, so you can put in the spreadsheet and you can import directly into your quiz. So just you click on this one, and here download the template is there. Click on download template. The Excel sheet will be opens. I will share that one.
Okay.
So this is to be the template where the type of questions are there, the text the question. So you can type here the questions and what type of question that is. It is multiple choice or it is to be fill in the blanks. You can add this one. You have to add the options, 5 options, and you have to write the correct answer for that one. Correct option we have to give, the times what we can set, and if you want to add an image, we can add the link of that image. So like that, once you prepare this one, directly you can upload the quiz questions to your Quizizz.
Okay, we can work offline also, like this.
Not option, the spreadsheet
like we can work on the spreadsheet offline and then upload it later when we have the internet availability.
Sure.
This is a great option, sir. Could you please go once again and give us that brief intro about the part where you started creating the quiz? Because some of our viewers got confused and they are still trying on the website who started late.
Okay, sure. So
our viewers have also spotted one thing in the spreadsheet, sir, that the details of students is given in the spreadsheet, and also the devices that they have been using. Is that data manually entered by the student every time they log into a quiz, or is it just automatically taken?
No, automatically it will comes.
Okay.
And here one more option is there to create a classes. So you can create your own classes as an 8th standard or 9th standard or 10th standard, and you have to add the students name and the parents mail address, mail IDs you can add, and that will be appropriate for to give the homework for the students as in quiz. So that is there.
Sir, Pratap ji has also sent us a question that if we click a wrong button, like sometimes this is technology and errors might happen, that you want to click on something and your mouse is not working properly. You click the wrong option, what can happen? I mean, it's a test and it's a quiz. You get awarded wrong marks. Or
sure, absolutely. If you add a wrong answer, means the wrong, it will show as wrong.
Okay, so there is no fail safe for this option. You have to use the
actually for that one.
Mouse.
No, for that one, the quiz will ask that if any reattempt will be given or not. So once the option, if I enter wrong, the 2-3 questions has to be done wrong. It will gives 1 or 2 questions for an option to reattempt.
Okay, so Mr. Pratap, if you are a teacher and you are considering this for the sake of the students, you can take that precaution and use that precaution that sir has said, that you can answer it multiple times. Make that option available for the children, that if one time it's wrong, you can use it a second time. So can you please show us one more quiz that you created? Something that is much more involving and gripping.
Sure.
Some other variation, maybe not biology.
No, actually I created in biology and chemistry. So I will show one with regional language. So for that one, you have to use the Unicodes. So in the regional language, in Kannada, I created on the periodic table. So that will become as in Unicode is there. So it will be appears in the mobile also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sir, we can create this quiz in multiple languages, and what all languages are available is asked by our viewers.
Most of all the languages are there. So all Indian regional languages are there. Those can be typed in the Unicode.
Okay.
We can.
Sir, what is the way in which we can make the students answer the quiz once again? Like if once they have done it and we see that the accuracy is like 65%, suppose, and we want them to do better, we give them some kind of
we can give them a practice link. Just let them to practice. If you have a 25-30 questions you have created, so let them to give a practice. They will practice the questions, and once again you will make a live play.
Sir,
So
Rishi ji
for
has
that
asked
one I
the
will show.
question.
Yeah.
Rishi ji has asked the question that you are a man of science. Could you please let us know that if it works for math also, how could we do equations and questions regarding equations? So please show us the way how we can enter equations that you also mentioned while you were explaining us.
Yeah. So just I will take, sorry. If I want to add a mathematics question here, actually I'm not a mathematics teacher, so I'm not familiar with that one. Anyway, anyway, just
but for the
I will
sake
add
of
a new
example,
question. Let's multiple choice question if I take. So here there is a math and add and math equation is there. So just click on that one.
Okay.
So the table becomes like that. So you can use the logarithms or a square or ax. See, a square, ax, a prefix x or square root x, or plus, minus, plus or minus, all the symbols, the mathematics, the people what they will use. So that will becomes they can type the question there and they will insert. Here the insert option is there. So a square.
You can scroll. There are a lot of options. I see a whole gamut of options beneath the equation empty bar.
Yeah. I will show one by one.
Okay.
A divided by x. Then dx by dy. Sigmas are there somewhat. Logarithm questions are there. Pi is there. Actually, I'm not familiar with the mathematics subject. So infinity, everything is here. So they can use. They have to practice. Thank you.
I guess the mathematics teachers in our live chat are much more involved in their own subject. And once they have this resource, they can play with it and they can find it out, figure it out on their own, that how to use these functions. The question about this again, sir, is how
see,
to use...
I have given 2 square. I will insert this one. The question will appear as a 2 square plus 5 square. So answer options we have given here. So like that we can do.
Okay. So this is like a sample of how to add squares and what will be the value of that square. This is a very simple and yet intricate, because it seems like it's difficult, but you have made it easier, sir.
Thank you.
And that was the question regarding maths. I guess, Rishi sir, you'll be able to create maths quizzes after that. And everybody is asking how to create quizzes regarding their own subjects, and but that they will have to figure out on their own. If you have any questions regarding this session, this platform, and the types of quizzes that can be made, you can write us in the live chat while sir can go through it and summarize for us once again while we end this session. So, sir, what do you see? In what ways has this changed the way of learning? Is this being very extensively used, very widely used right now?
Actually, presently in Karnataka, the lots of teachers are using this one to conducting online quizzes. And I am also conducting online quizzes throughout Karnataka. Different schools, people or students are to be joined with my blog, and they are playing daily. So that will be fun for them also. And besides that, it will improve their knowledge.
So something that used to be scary on the paper is now fun in the digital media.
Sure.
And sir, do you think that this is equivalent to the standardized tests that we used to take in class?
Yeah, sure. We can conduct in the classrooms also.
Okay, but then there has to be a foundation of honesty on this, because the child can use internet at their hands and fill in the answers.
Actually, we are providing only 20 seconds or 10 seconds for a question. He cannot search in the internet and he cannot add the answers. So he has to be very hurry in the answering. No, so he cannot copy, and also he cannot see others quiz questions because that will be shuffles there. So individually he will play.
Sir, there's one more question for you. They are thanking you for providing us with this information first of all. And then they have asked, do we have any option to import a video so that we can put video-based questions also?
I think no.
Okay,
There is
as
only
far
an
as in your
images
experience,
is there, videos
right
are
now.
not here. In
Okay,
my experience, I don't know. Only images he has given
okay.
to insert.
Okay, so there is no video-based question interface in this platform as of now. Maybe in future there will be, and sir will definitely inform you once again
Maybe.
with us in a session if it comes to it. And I think that will be all, sir. Please sum this session for us, that what all we can do with this platform. Please give a summary of this to us.
Yeah. So when we see from this session, this is to be the online quiz conducting way, and it's be very fun. And you can create your quiz. You can conduct with the online with your students. You can assign as homework for them, or you can give as a practice paper to conduct to practice the quiz questions, and it will be helpful for their competitive exams also. And I will thankful to Behra sir and Angel ma'am for providing this opportunity for me. So I'm happy to be in this session. Thank you.
Okay, sir. And I guess our viewers were very much informed and entertained by this session, because our viewers have also been talking about these sessions lately, and they have mentioned that they want to learn about Quizizz, this platform that makes taking and providing quizzes fun for the teachers as well as for the learners, the students. And that's all we care about, because staying at home and staying safe is the utmost priority. And not stopping to learn is another one that we are not going to stop at all. That's our concern also. And so thank you so much for joining us today and telling us so much about Quizizz and making quizzes through this platform, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And viewers, for you in a short while, we'll be back with our guidance program Sahyog, which will talk about positivity and its relation with parents and children in a while. Keep watching Kishore Manch.
Thank you.